All right, we're going to continue with our lesson today. We're going to look at the concept of moles and mass. How do we convert the moles to mass and vice versa?
Recall, because matter typically contains many atoms, a unit called the mole was established. The mole represents a definite mass of a substance. The mole is useful in counting the number of atoms and molecules. Generally, the symbol for the number of moles, or simply moles, is N.
Mathematically, N is expressed as N equals mass divided by molar mass.
Now, the mass is whatever you are given. The molar mass is what you get on the periodic table. That is when when you get the formula, you add all the masses together. That is the molar mass. The mass at the top is whatever questions given to you. That is the mass given to you.
Therefore, in order to calculate the number of moles, you need to know the mass and the molar mass. Hence, mass equals N times molar mass.
All right, this is a derivation from the formula you have here. So here you have mass over molar mass, which is equals to N. Now you're looking for mass. That means you do what you call cross multiplication. All right, so this is assumed to be N over 1. So mass times 1 is mass. Then you have N times molar mass. That is the cross multiplication. So that will give you varieties of way of calculating the mass. If you are given the number of moles and you can get the molar mass.
Thus, if the moles and the chemical formula are given, one can calculate the mass in grams of that chemical. Example, calculate the number of moles in 1.0 grams of NH3. N equals mass divided by molar mass, given the mass of NH3 is 1.0 grams. However, we need to calculate the molar mass of NH3. Element N. Number of atoms, 1. Atomic mass, 14.0. 14.0. Element H. Number of atoms, 3. Atomic mass, 1.0. 3.0, 17.0 grams per mole. N equals 1.0 divided by 17.0 equals 0.0588235. In the correct number of significant figures, the answer is 0.059.
All right, just to quickly review our significant figure. In the question, you have 1.0. 1.0 is two significant figure. 17.0 is three significant figure. So remember, you have to go with the least significant figure, which is 2. That's why your final answer here is 0.059. This is two significant figure. Remember, the leading zero do not count. Remember, that is the first thing we did in this class. significant figures.
Calculate the mass in grams of 12.00 moles of C2H3Cl. N equals mass divided by molar mass. Hence, mass equals N times molar mass. Calculate the molar mass of C2H3Cl. Element C. Number of atoms, 2. Atomic mass, 12.0. 24.0. Element H. Number of atoms, 3. Atomic mass, 1.0. 3.0. Element Cl. Number of atoms, 1. Atomic mass, 35.5. 35.5. 62.5 grams per mole. Mass equals 12.00 moles times 62.5 grams per mole. Mass equals 750 grams. Calculate the number of moles in 150.0 grams of iron, Roman numeral 3, oxide.
All right, let's see how we do this. Pause the video. We are looking for number of moles here. You are given grams. You have to find the molar mass of iron 3 oxide. Remember you have to write the formula, chemical formula for iron 3 oxide before you can find the molar mass. So go ahead and practice this before you unpause the video.
The chemical formula of iron, Roman numeral 3, oxide, is Fe2O3. In the problem, the mass of Fe2O3 is given. Hence, the molar mass is to be calculated. Element Fe, number of atoms, 2, atomic mass, 55.8, 111.6. Element O, number of atoms, 3. Atomic mass, 16.0, 48.0, 159.6 grams per mole. N equals 150.0 divided by 159.6 equals 0.93984. In the correct number of significant figures, the answer is 0.9398.
All right, make sure you take down notes before you proceed. All right, so let's move on to the interactive section of our this.
The concept of a mole is demonstrated here. Click on any element or compound listed here and see the pictorial depiction of a mole of that element or compound.
That's 1 mole of iron, which is 55.8 AMU. 1 mole of silicon oxide is 60.1 grams a mole.
In this topic, interactive problems will be given with 3 pop-up buttons and scratch. You can type whatever you want. Close all the pop-up windows to proceed further. Example, how many grams are there in a mole of each of the following substances? A, Hg, B, Br2,
All you have to do is use your periodic table. Remember the subscript to multiply it by the atomic mass.
C, H2O, A, Au, B, Cl2,
But you're looking for 1 gram of each of them. So that means 1 over the molar mass of that substance.
C, NH3. Answer, molar mass of compound A in grams per mole is
All right, make sure you go ahead, use the formula to find the molar mass of the compound. You're given the mole, and you're given the grams.
A. What is the chemical formula for ammonia? B. In 1 mole of NH3, there are grams of nitrogen.
Using your periodic table.
C. In 5 moles of NH3, there are grams of nitrogen.
All right, look at if 1 mole of nitrogen in NH3 is 14 grams. How many grams of nitrogen will be 5 moles? Okay, this is where I'm going to stop on this conversion between moles and mass. Thank you.